The physics that CO2 warms are really fairly simple physics, and it's virtually unavoidable. More CO2 really does have a warming influence. It goes back more than 100 years that we've known this, and it really got nailed actually by military research during and just after World War II. If you're in the Air Force, you realize that the hot exhaust of an enemy bomber is a target, but that you have to see that through the water vapor and the CO2 in the air, in the infrared where you're looking at it. And so the military said, we have to understand radiative transfer, and they hired some really bright physicists and said, figure this out. And CO2 warms, it's physics, we know that. Unless anything is fighting really hard against it, more CO2 is warmer. What we find is that there's very few things that can fight it really hard, and right now there doesn't seem to be anything that's fighting it. And so you turn up CO2 and it gets warmer, and it's really fairly straightforward. When we look at the Ice Age cycle, the cause of the Ice Age is these features of Earth's orbit. That changes other things, which change CO2, which then amplifies the initial cause. In our case, we're just turning up the CO2 directly, so we don't have the lag between the orbit and the other things and the CO2, and then the more warming, we just turn it right up.